High-value woman traits. Which ones should you look out for? How can you tell if a woman is high value as a potential partner, or if she's not? We'll answer those questions and more in this video. First of all, here's a fair warning. If you're thinking every woman is high value in her own right, be careful, you're fooling yourself. And you just might fool yourself into relationships that always end badly no matter what you try. And yet, you shouldn't worry. If you follow the tips you're about to learn in this video, you'll be fine. And here's why. You're about to learn the highest value trait of all, or the HVTA Theory. If you want a strong, lifelong, happy relationship, then this is the only trait you should be looking for in a woman. All her other good traits will just be the icing on the cake. So what is the highest value trait of all is? Before I tell you what it is, do take a quick moment to click the like button below. After you like this video, I'll reveal the only trait you should ever look for in a woman, or the HVTA. Yes, there's only one, but it's the one that you must know, and I can pretty much guarantee that you haven't heard this one before. Any guesses what it is? Click on the like button now and you'll find out. Go ahead, do it now. I'll let you know once you clicked like. I'll wait here. Done? Awesome. So here's the highest value trait of all, or HVTA. The only trait you should ever look for in a woman is this. She should be emotionally addicted to you. And by that, I mean she should be totally, completely hooked on you. So much that she'd never, ever leave you for any other guy. Now, you might be wondering, why is that the highest value trait of all? Here's the answer. It's the only trait that matters. After all, remember your goal. It's to have a strong and happy relationship, easy and effortless, with minimal drama. Your best guarantee of achieving that goal is when your woman is completely addicted to you. Without that trait, she can go anytime. That's why if you like her, and if she's addicted to you, then she's pretty much the highest value woman in the world for you. Now, you might be thinking, well, no woman I know has that trait. Well, there's no woman in my life who's addicted to me. Of course not. That's where you come in. Once you find the woman you'd readily and willingly spend the rest of your life with, then your next step is clear. You must dominate over her emotions. When you control her emotions, then everything becomes easy. No more mind games, no more unnecessary drama. So how do you dominate a woman's emotions and put her under your control? You do that with a mind control technique called fractionation. And this technique is all you need to slowly, steadily make a woman, any woman, feel addicted to you. Imagine the kind of addiction women feel towards erotic novels or Netflix dramas, or imagine how addicted they are to gossip or shopping. Now imagine women having that same kind of addiction for you. That's what fractionation does for you, and you're about to learn how it works. Trust me, because you'll really like this. Before we get to it, however, I want you to do this for me. Take a few seconds to subscribe to this channel, and I'll let you know how to use fractionation to attract a high-value woman. So go ahead and click the subscribe button below. I'll tell you all about fractionation right after you click. Believe me, because it just might be the most important technique you'll ever learn. Seriously, trust me on this. Ready? Then click subscribe now and we'll get started. Go ahead, I'll wait here till you do. Have you subscribed? Great. So let me tell you about the fractionation technique. It was popularized by my friend and mentor, the attraction coach Derek Rake. If Derek's name sounds familiar, it's because he's not just another pickup coach. Instead, he teaches men how to use mind control. That is, he helps men understand the female mind completely. Derek teaches men how to use mind control to influence women's thoughts, feelings, and choices. And fractionation happens to be one of the most powerful techniques out there. So what exactly is it all about? Fractionation is a conversation technique, or more specifically, a storytelling technique. Fractionation puts women on emotional roller coasters. That is, you put women on emotional highs followed by emotional lows. Or vice versa, and you do it over and over and over. Why do that? Here's why. Emotional roller coasters trigger addiction. It pulls a sort of addiction lever in the female minds, and it's a powerful bonding mechanism you won't want to ignore. I mean, think about the best movies and TV series you've ever watched in your life. Didn't they all take you on an emotional thrill ride you didn't want to get off of? Guess what? These shows fractionated you, and you didn't even know it. Same goes for activities like shopping and gossip. These things take women on emotional roller coasters, and that's why they could never get enough of it. That's the power of fractionation, and you too can use it to make women feel addicted to you. Here are a couple of examples. First, let's say you're with a woman you just met, and you're getting to know each other. An ordinary convo would go this way. First, you ask her about herself. Then you tell her about yourself. Then you rinse and repeat until you run out of things to talk about. Not very fun, right? And it leads you straight into her friend zone, too. Not good. Now, with fractionation, your conversation will go differently. For instance, first, you ask her about herself. Then you give her an emotional high by complimenting her. Then you give her an emotional low by teasing her. Then you compliment her again. And then you crack a joke about something she said. And so on until you develop a unique, quirky relationship with her. See the roller coaster? You can also fractionate her by switching from platonic topics to romantic ones, and vice versa. This makes her feel addicted to you and see you as a potential romantic partner. Pretty good, huh? Here's another example. Let's say you're getting real chummy with this woman, and now you're talking about your love lives. She tells you she has some guys in her life, but she's not sure about them. It seems the fellas have some weird quirks she can't ignore. So how do you fractionate her then? Here's how. First, whenever you talk about her guys and point out their flaws, move your hand away from you. Then, whenever you talk about how real men should act, move your hand towards you. And whenever you talk about you and her together, you move back and forth between you. Here, the emotional low is when you remind her about how her guys are disappointing her. The emotional high is when you talk about how real men should act. And thanks to your hand motions, she'll subconsciously associate you with being a real man. And so she subconsciously starts feeling attracted to you. Clever, eh? That's the power of fractionation. It hooks her, makes her feel addicted, and gives her the highest value trait of all. By the way, we're just scratching the surface of fractionation. It can do so much more for you, including the following. It can change a woman's behavior into something you want. It can also make a disrespectful woman start respecting you more. It can even make her forget any idea of cheating or leaving you. And so much more. Yup, it's that powerful. And that power can be yours today if you're ready for it. In just a few moments, a link will pop up inside this video. If you click on it, you'll be taken to a special online masterclass on mind control. There, Derek Rake will give you the full disclosure on the fractionation technique. He'll teach you what it's all about, how it works, and, of course, how you can start using it on women today. Sounds great, doesn't it? So if you want to start meeting women with high-value woman traits, fractionation will get them for you. And most importantly, it will give these women the highest value trait of all. It can make women feel completely addicted to you. And your relationship will be incredibly easy from there. Ready to take control of your love life? Then click on the link and join Derek's online masterclass now. Go ahead, do it now.